So I'm now going to show you how to get really good results for your first mesh. Now, the first principle to bear in mind is that the less information that you put into the system, the better the output that you will get. So if you put a very complex mesh into image to 3D, you're not going to get the best mesh and result out. That's one of the reasons we've created image to kit. Image to kit will break down an asset into up to 10 different parts and then generate each of those parts individually. Now, if you want the best quality, that's the way you do it, but you do then have to assemble those assets again. If you use image to 3D, the whole asset will stay as one piece, but the mesh quality will be somewhat compromised. We also have chat to 3D, which allows you to do text-based input, so you could create an asset from a text, but you can also use it as an editing feature, and we'll come on to that a little bit later. Now, let's take this example of a robot that we quite like here. Now, let's take him into image to 3D as an example. Here are the different components. You can generate a kit, as I said, up to 10 parts. You can use our turbo model, which is about 30 seconds or so. The base model, which we tend to go with, takes between 2 and 5 minutes. The texture model, here we've got 0 textures because you get slightly better geometry with that. Baked texture is an option, and or PBR. Perhaps we could do PBR. Poly count slide are really important because ultimately you want to be able to make this optimized for your games. You can set up a number of variations. I would recommend typically doing up to 3 variations initially, and then you generate a 3D mesh and go from there.